I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's Double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with a Pokemon tier list. This time we're doing fairy Pokemon. We have a whole playlist of a variety of Pokemon tier lists. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in them. With Valentine's Day coming up, because this is going to be going up on the 12th, I believe. I decided I was kind of torn between two different tier lists actually. I was trying to think of something that's kind of themed with Valentine's Day with Pokemon, and the only ones that could really come to mind was fairy typing because a lot of them are like pink and kind of cutesy. The other one was like baby type, not really baby type, but baby Pokemon. So I think I might do baby Pokemon next week, but today we're going to be doing Valentine's Day, and also. I said next week because from now on, until we run out of things to make tier lists out of or make a favorites list out of, every Friday, guys, 3 p.m., we'll have some sort of tier list, a favorite list of, it could be a variety of things, Pokemon, anime, anything that I want, basically. Once a week, we're going to do that. And then, not starting this week, but maybe next week, we'll see how much time I have. We're going to be upping our video count to 3 all week long, so that means Saturday through Thursday, every day but Friday, instead of a tier list or something, we'll be doing one long Let's Play that's going to go every day. And we're going to start things off with Spider-Man for the PS4, so look forward to that. But anyways, this is a tier list, again, as I try to put like a warning or a caution, ahead of time. This, of course, is just my opinion. This isn't about competitive viability. This is just about my personal attachment to these Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon, and that could be based on aesthetics. It could be based on how I felt when I used them while playing through the regular games, the card games, whatever, right? This is just, but just opinion. So if I put your favorite, Pokemon in the Gardevoir tier, which is the bottom of the barrel, the worst tier, the garbage tier. Of course, RC's tier is the God tier. Pokemon fun stuff, right? If they go in the Gardevoir tier, fret not, it's just my opinion, right? But be sure to let me know in the comment section below how you feel about it. Alright, so let's get started. So we'll kind of go in order here. You can kind of see what we got going on here. So Clefairy is the first one, huh? I actually do like Clefairy, and I'm going to put it, for now, let's put it in the okay. Some of these will probably move around a little bit as we go on, because I don't make like a script ahead of time like some other people might do, where they already know where everything's going. I have no idea. I'm just kind of doing it by feel, and then it may change as we go before we finalize and reveal the full list here in full. Clefable, I actually like Clefairy a little bit more than Clefable. I think it's a little bit cuter, so we're going to put Clefable right behind it. Alolan Ninetales, Arceus tier. What a majestic looking Pokemon. I know competitively I think it might be a decent Pokemon as well, at least in certain tiers. At least it used to be. I don't know if it still is. Again, this isn't about competitive viability. I'm just making conversation here. But just aesthetically, I'm a huge fan of Alolan Ninetales. Jigglypuff. I actually like Jigglypuff a little bit more. Actually, really a lot more than Clefairy. I mean, if you think about it, Jigglypuff is almost like a pseudo mascot for Pokemon. Almost. Obviously, not on the level of a Pikachu. Few steps below, but it's in Super Smash Brothers. It's a Pokemon that a lot of casuals would know through the anime as well as its representation in other games. Like I said, Smash Brothers. It's in like Pokemon Snap, things like that. So I'm going to put Jigglypuff actually in the great tier. I think it deserves to be up there. And then Wigglytuff. I know this is going to be weird, but I like Jigglypuff way more than I like Wigglytuff. And I like Clefairy more than I like Wigglytuff because I think it's a cuter looking Pokemon. Then we have Gallerian Rapidash. And I actually really like Gallerian Rapidash quite a bit. I'm going to put it in Arceus tier for now, but just know that as of right now, it may end up in Amazing tier. We'll see how things go. And you guys know my rule of thumb too. One thing that I cannot stand about tier lists is when someone has like an S++ tier or Z tier or whatever, something ridiculous, right? Just like the top of the tier, and they have like half their list in it because they love everything. Listen, I like all these Pokemon. There's not a Pokemon on this list that maybe there's a couple that I'm not huge fans of, and we'll get to those. But there's nothing here that I like dislike. There's no unpheasants in this list. Let's put it that way. I like all these Pokemon, but you can't put them all in your S. That's the best of the best. Top of the barrel. You can't just put everything up there. That drives me crazy. And why have, S++, S+, S+? Just make an S tier. Alright? Things could go in the A tier. It's fine. It's fine. It drives me nuts. Anyways, enough of that. We go through that every time. Galarian Weezing. I do like Galarian Weezing, and I'm thinking about. It's definitely between amazing and great. It's definitely between these two tiers. And I'm trying to debate, looking at the list here, where some of these are going to go. If I want to put this up higher or lower. I can always move it down. We'll put it in amazing for now, just so we have a Pokemon there, but it may move down. We'll see. It's not moving up. It may move down, though. Mr. Mime. I like Mr. Mime. I'm going to put it in the OK tier, and I'm going to put it above. I think I like Clefairy, but a little bit more than we... Again, this is going to move around a bit as we go. Cleffa is cute, but it goes in the not so okay tier. It is a cute Pokemon, but you know, it's... I can't say I like it more than any of these Pokemon here, and I think this is a fine spot for it. Jigglypuff, same ordeal. Togepi now. Togepi is definitely in the okay tier. Probably right about here. We might move Clefairy up, actually. We'll see. Togetic, I do like more than I like Togepi. We're going to put Togetic in the great tier. Meryl. Okay. It's an okay Pokemon. We're going to put it right here, I think. Azumarill, I like less than Meryl, actually. But we'll put it right here. I think Meryl's a bit cuter. I'm just not a really huge fan of Azumarill as a design. Snubbull and Grunbull. Snubbull, right about here. Granbull, though, great. Love the design of Granbull. Do I like it more than Jigglypuff? No. Routes. Routes. It's not like a crazy looking Pokemon. Maybe even slightly bland. Maybe a little slightly above bland. I want to put it in okay. Above Wigglytuff for now. Kirlia, same boat, but I think I like Routes a little bit more than Kirlia. Now Gardevoir. This is a tough one as well. It's definitely above. It's definitely above Weezing. Now the conundrum I have here is: do I want it in the Arceus tier, or do I not? We'll move top of amazing for now. A borderline Arceus tier. We'll see how we go. Mega, right there with it, but I like the regular design a bit better. Azurill. Azurill's a cute enough Pokemon. It can go in not so okay though. Yeah, probably the bottom of it for now. Mawile and Mega Mawile. So Mega Mawile I think is pretty cool looking, right? Definitely a step above Mawile, in my opinion. Which would put Mawile in the great tier. Probably near the bottom. I like the kimono. I like the just like this. It's almost like a samurai, right? Like it's about to go into a war. Mawile, I was never like I like it, right? But it's not like top tier for me personally. Mega Alteria. It's a big cotton ball. It's a goofy looking Mega, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it. We'll put it in okay for now. We'll put it right behind Clefable, I think. Mime Junior. I do like Mime Junior a decent amount here. Again, we're gonna put. Most of the Pokemon are probably gonna end up in okay, because that's just like the middle of the road average type of Pokemon here. Yeah, right about here. Togekiss. Strangely enough, I do like Togekiss. It's a really weird looking Pokemon, but I like it. I like it. I'm moving Clefairy up, by the way. I'm moving Togepi up as well. And we're moving Togekiss at the top of OK. I like these two a lot. I do. I really do. They're both very cute Pokemon. Togepi is another one of those pseudo mascot Pokemon. You know, you had the anime where Misty was holding on to it for quite a while. And I think Togepi's prominent enough that I would say most people would recognize it. I think Jigglypuff is probably more recognizable. But Togepi is definitely a well-known Pokemon, and I like Togepi. I like the design. I know it's simple, but it's cute. What can you do? Mega Audino, it can go in the Gardevoir tier. I'm not a huge fan of Audino in general. It's an okay Pokemon. Don't get me wrong. It's just not the most exciting one. The Mega may be, in my opinion, one of the worst looking Megas out there. So it's definitely going in the Gardevoir. Plus, someone's got to go in the Gardevoir tier. You know, we don't just make a tier and not put anybody in it. It's got to be in it. Cottony, never thrilled about Cottony really. It can go at the bottom of not so okay. Borderline Garbodor may move down. We'll see. Whimsicott I think is a bit better, but I'm still not a massive fan. So we're gonna put it right there. So now we got Flabebe. That's okay, but I can't say I like it any more than those Pokemon. So we're gonna put it right about here. Same with Floette. Florges. I do like Florges. Now I just gotta determine. It's gonna be in one of these two tiers, and I gotta determine where I want to put it. Right about here. Right about here. Spritzy. Not a huge fan. It can go in the Gardevoir tier. In fact, I like Megadon probably just a little bit better. To me, it's just a weird looking Pokemon. I'm not a huge fan. And I never was a massive fan of Aromatisse either. So there we go. So hey, we're filling out that Gardevoir tier, baby. There we go. So Swirlix. It can go here. I like it more than Cottony. And then Slurpuff can also go in Gardevoir tier. Not a massive fan at all. In fact, I probably like Aromatisse better, but not Spritzy. Not Spritzy. Sylveon. Now I'll go ahead and tell you guys, it's actually my favorite Pokemon on this entire list. In the fairy Pokemon list. So it's going straight to the top, baby. And you can probably, we'll do an Eevee tier list eventually. Probably not anytime soon. Just because it's going to be a very quick, short list, really. Baby Pokemon will also be a short list, and since we're going to do that next week, we'll hold off on the Eevee list, but we will do one eventually. We'll pretty much do a list on pretty much anything Pokemon related you can make a tier list on. But yeah, we'll do an Eevee list at some point. But know that obviously Sylveon will probably be pretty high on that list, and I'm sure most of you guys can guess who will be at the top of that list if you know who my favorite Pokemon is. But that's beside the point. Sylveon at the very top here. Dedenne. 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 Do I like it more than Swirlix? Yeah, it's fine. Carbink. Carbink's kind of cool looking. You know, Carbink is a Pokemon that could easily get a really cool looking evolution down the line. But as of right now, it doesn't do much for me, right? I don't think it's quite Garbodor, but it's going to be at the bottom of not so okay. It might move down to Garbodor. We'll see how many Pokemon we get in here. Klefki, strangely enough, Klefki, it's keys, you know, and you would see that, and it's a goofy Pokemon. It's a Pokemon that probably people would point and say, really, there's keys are a Pokemon, and they would kind of poke fun at that. But you guys got to remember, first generation, there's a Pokemon that's literally a magnet called Magnemite, right? So if you're okay with a Magnemite, a Magneton, um, I don't see how you can really be too mad at a pair of keys being a Pokemon. I'm fine with it. I kind of like it because knowing that this Pokemon can destroy Dragon type Pokemon is kind of funny to me because it's a pair of it's keys, so it's kind of funny to me. Um, I wouldn't rank it super high, but it would go not so okay, and it would probably go above Dedenne for me. Carbink may move down. Xerneas. I like Xerneas. I liked Yveltal more when it came to the X and Y legendaries. Um, Xerneas is certainly not one of my favorite legendaries. And I honestly don't remember what I ranked it in my legendary tier list we did. A lot of those are blurs to me once I make them. And those could always change depending on the day you ask me, you know, how you're feeling when you wake up in the morning. But I would say that Xerneas, to me, has to at least go in the gray tier. Do I put it in amazing? I mean, I don't think I want to. I think I'm going to put it in the gray tier. And by the way, I think I like Jigglypuff more than Togetic. My mind is kind of changing here a little bit. And then Xerneas. Honestly, guys, I like these Pokemon. Well, maybe not Mawile. I know that's weird because Mawile was ranked higher than these guys. But again, as I'm looking at them, like, wait, I kind of like these Pokemon more than this. I think we do that. I think we do that. That might be controversial for some people, but I don't know, man. I really like these Pokemon here. I really do. Anyways, Diancie, Mega Diancie, and Regular Diancie. I like Regular Diancie more than the Mega. The Mega is fine, but I just like the regular more. And Diancie, amazing. I actually really like the design of Diancie. Probably more than Mawile. No. Well, no. We'll keep it like this. We'll keep it like this. Okay. Primarina. I'm not a huge fan of Primarina. I'm not a fan of the entire line of Primarina, to be honest with you. It's one of my least favorite starter Pokemon. But, with that being said, when you compare Primarina to the rest of these Pokemon, it's definitely better than Togekiss. So I gotta determine... Yeah, right about there, I think. Mawile might get moved down. I don't know. We'll see. Cutiefly... and go not so okay. We'll put it... I kind of like Carbink a little bit more than it, actually. We might move Cutiefly down. Rabumbi, go a step above. Morilol, honestly, I like Morilol more than Shiinotic. Shiinotic can go down here, to be honest. And you know what? We could throw Morilol down here as well. Yeah. Comfy, I actually kind of like. I like Comfy. I like its design for Alola, right? It just makes sense. We're gonna put it in not so okay behind Klefki, but ahead of Dedenne. I'm just checking the tier list. Everything looks good. You can see everything perfect. Mimikyu, I do like. And we're going to put it in great above Mawile. Tapu Koko goes to Arceus tier. And I'm going to put it above Rapidash. I like Tapu Koko quite a bit. Of the Tapus, it might be my favorite. But I'm going to tell you that Lele goes up here as well. Bulu, amazing. Top of amazing. Which means Gardevoir is not moving up. Finny, right about here. Do I like Finny more or less than Bulu? I'm having a hard time between these two, actually. Ah, we'll keep it that way. I really like Bulu's design. Alright, so Magierna, we have the Pokemon Home version of it, as well as the regular one. I do like the Pokemon Home version more. It's more colorful, obviously. I think this one's a little dull. So this one's going to be ranked higher than this one for sure. But as far as a Pokemon and what I'm going to rank on this list, I'm not a massive fan of Magierna's design. I'm not a massive fan. We're going to put it in not so okay. And we're going to put it above Snubble. And we'll put the Pokeball one above the dull and gray one. So, Hatterini. We have the G-Max and the regular. It's a cool Pokemon, but I'm not a massive fan of it. Really, it's kind of a, again, just a weird Pokemon, really. Not so okay yet again. I mean, we'll put it above Snubble. G-Max can go there as well. I said that OK was going to have the most Pokemon. Obviously not so OK coming in with all these Pokemon here. Alright, so now we have Impedimp. I think Impedimp's really cute, actually. We're going to put it in OK. And we're going to put it above Marrow here. And then Morgrim, definitely a bit cooler than Impedimp. But I like it more than Alteria, but not more than Clefable. Then we have Grimmsnarl, which also is going into the Arceus tier. I really like Grimmsnarl. We'll put the G-Max in there as well. So we have Milcery, which I think is an alright looking Pokemon. I'm looking at it. It either goes up to the bottom of not so okay. I mean, to be fair, it's a cool Pokemon. It's a cool concept. But as far as aesthetics go, it's not the greatest looking Pokemon. I think I like it more Carbink, Cottony, Swirlix, Dedenne. Yeah, that's fine. I really don't have the heart to put Cutiefly in Gardevoir tier. I don't think it's quite Gardevoir level. It's borderline. It's close, but I think it's fine where it's at. So I don't think it's gonna move down. Alchemy I like a lot. It's gonna go into the gray tier, and I'm gonna put it honestly. Right there. And we'll put the G-Max form a little behind it. A little behind it. So then we have Zacian. And I do like Zacian aesthetically. But I would say that I like the Tapus more. So we're going to put them right there. And that is it, guys. Now, the one thing I noticed that they're missing from this list, and it's not a big deal. They're missing Arceus and they're missing Savali. Some lists have them, some lists don't. Both of those have been middle of the road. So it's irrelevant, really. I just thought I would bring it up. So let's kind of look over our list here, make sure we like what we see. Man, Jigglypuff. I almost want to move Jigglypuff up to Amazing tier. Same with Alchemy. I almost want to move Weezing down. We're going to leave the G-Max Alchemy in here, though, because I'm not a defact. I mean, I like the concept that's a big old cake, but what if we just put it at the bottom of great? Yeah, I like that. Look at that. See, this is what I'm talking about. Your top tier list, right? Very small amount. Technically, this is one Pokemon. It's a G-Max, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pokemon. I think that's fair. Put in your Arceus tier. In fact, we put just as many Pokemon in the Gardevoir tier. It balances out. Granted, there's a G-Max, but it's the same Pokemon. And they look too similar that I can't really separate them. Like you can separate like Alchemy, big difference. You can almost separate Diancie even, really, the Mega, but it's still very similar. Gardevoir is way too similar to separate. But yeah, I think I like this list. Well, guys, let me know what you think of my list in the comment section below. I'll put a link in the description to this list on the Tier Maker website. I'll link it if you guys want to do your own. You guys can tell me who you put in your Arceus tier or your top tier. They don't list it as Arceus tier in their list. I think they just put like S tier or something. I like to change them up a bit to kind of fit my narrative. Because I like these kind of tiers more than I like just like S tier, A tier, B tier. Because I think when you call like an A tier amazing, right? I think it's more meaningful because like these Pokemon are amazing, not just A tier. B tier, great. These are great Pokemon, not just B tier Pokemon. Oh, C tier, average. They're okay. They're okay Pokemon. You guys get the point. Next week we'll do the baby Pokemon tier list, and then after that I haven't decided what I'm doing just yet. We might do a favorites list, like a top 25 list. We'll use the same template. I'll have to make my own template. and I'll put the 25 Pokemon on there that I think are the top 25, and then we'll order them appropriately, and then we'll go over it, and we'll see um, who my top 25 Pokemon are. So that should be a lot of fun. That'll be coming up at some point. Maybe that'll be after the baby Pokemon tier list. Of course, we're going to go through every single typing eventually in Pokemon. Anything Pokemon related I can think of that we haven't done yet, we're going to do it. I want to do a Dragon Ball Z tier list at some point of Dragon Ball Z characters. We'll do all kinds of stuff. Super Mario games, Zelda games. The problem is, though, with doing a tier list like Super Mario, I haven't played every single Mario game out there. I've played the majority of them, all the the big ones, but I've never played like some of the Game Boy games, right? So like I feel weird doing a tier list because if those games are on it, I have to omit them or put them at the bottom of the tier list. So I don't know how I feel about that. I'll kind of look at a Mario tier list and see if there's enough there that I can justify doing a tier list on that without those games also added into it. I don't know. We'll see. Same with Zelda. There's some Zelda games I haven't played either, but I love Zelda. So I don't know. Maybe one of those things will have to come back 10 years from now and do when I play through all the rest of the games I haven't played through yet. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I'm the Maverick Daniels. Bidding you farewell, peace, and one love. Bang!